Growing concerns over the Hamas attempt to rebuild operations in the Gaza and during the international proxies also carry out attacks across the globe, Israel has urged the India to formally designate the Hamas as a terrorist organization, citing that the group's growing ties with the Pakistani-based, that is Lashkar-e-Taiba, is on the rise, and other Iranian proxies also pose a growing security threat to both India and Israel together. While speaking to the journalist in the Jerusalem, a senior official from the Israel's foreign ministry also said that our request is that India must work hard to sanction and designate organizations such as the Hamas as a terrorist group. Also, Israel designated the Lashkar-e-Taiba a few years ago. We would like to see a reciprocation of that from the India as well. Israel designated Lashkar-e-Taiba as a terror group in the 2023, a month after devastating October 7 attack. This comes after the Israeli Defense Forces, that is IDF, has also earlier pushed for New Delhi to ban Hamas, stating that the two countries have a common enemy. The Lieutenant Colonel, that is the Yadav Hushani, the IDF's international spokesperson, also said that it will be a good thing if India designated Hamas as a terror group. India and Israel have a common enemy. It will also be good to have a clear statement on who we have to face. It's not just about freezing assets or banning operatives from entering India. It signals that New Delhi clearly sees what Hamas is doing and no operative should step on Indian soil, he added. Hamas Lashkar-e-Taiba nexus growing, noting that the Indian government is well aware of the growing links between the Iranian and the international terror proxies group. The senior sources emphasized the regional impact on banning the Hamas in driving the policies of the countries in the India neighborhood, such as the Bangladesh, Maldives, Nepal, and more. The officials also further pointed to expanding operational links between Hamas and Lashkar-e-Taiba, as well as Iran's use of global criminal networks to conduct attacks by proxy. We are seeing significant links between Hamas and Lashkar-e-Taiba. Hamas and Hezbollah are using international criminal proxies to operate terror attacks. We won't see an Iranian operative act in Europe. We are instead going to see an international proxy linked to an Iranian operative called for carrying out attacks, as we've been seeing in London, the officials have said. No change in the Iranian policy since the 12-day war. Despite the 12-day war between the Iran and the Israel in the June this year and the US strikes on the Iranian nuclear sites, Tehran has not shifted its policy of the axis of terror in the region, the Israeli officials warned. We believed Iran's policy would shift after the 12-day war. However, we now understand that there has been no shift and instead the Tehran is doubling down and investing more into the proxies such as Hamas, Hezbollah, etc., the officials said. Could Sudan become a new node in the Iran's axis of resistance? Let's see. Israel's official warned that their most immediate concern is Iran's expanding reach into Africa. One of Israel's biggest concerns now is the spilling of Iranian influence into the Horn of Africa. We are seeing more and more Iranian influence in the countries facing instability, especially in Sudan, the senior official said. According to the officials in the Israel's foreign ministry, Tehran views Sudan both as a potential node in its axis of resistance and as a front base of the Hamas operation. We're already seeing the transfer of weapons in the region through militia groups, the official said. Sudan and Iran re-established diplomatic ties in 2024 amid the ongoing civil war in the Sudan. Over the past year, the Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, that is IRGC, has also reportedly been supplying ammunition, drones, and intelligence to the Sudanese armed forces. The Sudan's strategic locations along the Red Sea in the crucial region, also Tehran, where it's expanding its influence in the region amid declining Houthi operations due to the United States and Israeli strikes.